catching some ocean perch. Trying to get to our next spot. Perfect day on the water so far. Ready to catch fish, Miley? Oh, there we go. Ooh, a little fatty.
Oh, I got two.
Oh, let me see. Oh, sorry, honey. Come on. Get them on up, Miley. Get them up.
On the other side. Come here.
Hold it to the camera. Good job. You got it, bud?
Oh, I feel
Come on.
Straight up. Straight up. Straight up.
Straight up. There you go.
Oh, yeah. I got a keeper, probably.
Yeah, buddy. Good job,
I
Dalton.
got a keeper.
All right. Good job, Bryce.
Double up.
Job.
Doubled up. Bryce, show that to the camera. There you go.
Good job, Dalton.
Great job.
We need some pliers over here. Dalton.
Oh, there's a nice one.
Hey, Mom, if you hold it there for a second, you might get two.
Get two? Okay.
I'll get that for you. You got it?
Yeah. You down on the bottom, Miley? You need help?
I think so. Really like.
Oh, yeah. Look at it. Look, hey, you got a fish.
Hand on it. Turn it around. It goes on the bottom on it. No, it got away.
Gotta be ready.
Turn it over. Turn it over.
You got the rod upside down, baby.
Hold your bell, honey.
There we go.
That one over there. Push on the screen.
You should throw it back so we get karma.
Nope.
Go back to the screen. Just go your bait, so check your bait every once in a while.
That one.
Yeah, buddy.
Is it a keeper?
Here, show it to my.
Okay. We got
Hold him over here, honey.
fish.
Let me see. What do you got?
Oh, might need you for that too. It's not want to come out.
They got 43.
Oh, maybe.
You good? Don't hook your dad now. Don't hook your dad.
Wait a minute.
There you go.
I remember you got 6.
Awesome. Oh, there we go. There's a good fish. I'll slap you in the head with fish, babe.
Ooh.
Get more of those, you might get you a
Now
salad.
we got 8 fish.
We still have 42.
I don't think you're
I thought you had
counting
47.
correctly.
I was exaggerating. Oh.
Oh, well, we have 45.
I'm sure you're doing 7.
I can count to 30. It makes me feel like
What was that?
this. The thing you put on the bottom. I feel like it's so big and the fish at the bottom.
Really big ones?
Yeah. Daddy, can you stop check if I have the fish every hour, okay? An hour to me is 5.
Oh, there we go. Come here. Thank you for being easy to take off. I need more worm. Ah, his little mouth is trying to get me. That's freaky.
Worm trying to fight back.
Oh, I see a line moving.
Yeah, okay. Your fish.
Get your fish, Dalton.
Oh.
You get off.
Try to clean your bait off.
Go away.
You gotta be waiting, dude.
I was trying to go over there. Hey, Mom, do we have any just waters?
Yes, they're in the bag, baby. I see bubbles coming up.
Boat?
A mess of perch.
Yep, that's a lot of perch.
What'd you think? You catch any of those perch? One of them? That's all it takes. Two of them? Good job.
We have them 5 or 10.
My, how many perch you catch?
11. I caught 5. Wait, no.
10?
10?
Now 20.
7.
We got a mess of them in there. I bet you caught a few of those. Doing good, bud. Hey everyone, so we're back at the camper here and I have these sea perch that we caught yesterday. And because they're so small, I figured I'm gonna just cook them whole. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull them out and we're gonna gut them and scale them. And that's it. We're not gonna fillet the whole fish. So I'm gonna show you how we do that. So these fish have been iced down really well. First thing we're gonna do, let's start here, the anal cavity. And we're just gonna go all the way up. And we're just gonna open this guy up. We're gonna reach in there and we're just gonna pull all these guts out. Want them to be nice and clean in there. I'm gonna go all the way up to his throat there, so you can get everything out, the gills, and we're just gonna reach in there with our fingers and pull all of that out. We don't want any of that in there. I'm gonna reach in there and pull those gills out. We want that cavity nice and clean. I'll rinse these out here in a minute because we're cooking this fish whole. You don't leave any of this yuck in there. Now that we have them gutted, we want to scale them. To scale them, you can use several different tools. You can use the back side of your knife, you can use a fork, or you can use a descaler. I'm just going to use this fork. We're just going to start scaling this little fish head to toe. If you're going to eat a fish whole, you do not want to be chewing on his scales. They are unappetizing. Super simple. You get all the little spots. Just like that. Make sure you get up under here. And that one side is nice and scaled. We'll flip them over, do the same thing. This is a messy process. You might not want to do it in your house. This is why I'm outside doing it. Scales will go flying everywhere. You just want to run your fork or the back of your knife up against the scales and they pop right off. going to cut this guy's little pec fins off. After rinsing him, he's going to be ready to cook whole. He's cleaned out, he's descaled, he's ready to rock. Okay guys, we're back with this fish we cleaned all up. They've been cleaned, gutted, scaled. And now we're just going to score the skin on each side with a nice little cut. Flip it over, same thing on the other side. Just like that. We're going to take this sea salt, this coarse sea salt, open it up. We're just going to salt this fish a little bit, just a tiny bit. Let it get in some of those cuts, and it's going to firm up the meat. We'll just let it sit for 10-15 minutes before we start to cook it. We're going to do this with all the little fish before we do anything else. Alright guys, so we got all our fish scored and salted up. We're going to heat up some peanut oil. We're going to put a light coat of cornstarch on these little guys. And we're going to cook them up in the peanut oil, and then I'll show you what we do next. Okay, so we got a light coating of cornstarch on these fish. We're going to bring them over here to the peanut oil that's been heating up. And we are just going to flip them in this peanut oil and fry them whole. Okay guys, we got our fish. Was swimming in the ocean yesterday, swimming in the oil today. Been on here a couple minutes, starting to brown a little bit on that side. We're gonna go ahead and flip it. Starting to get that nice crispy exterior we're looking for. We got some Brussels and some asparagus. I'm kind of in a hurry because we're losing daylight and it's dinner time. Everybody's hungry, but we just want to get these fish done. It's going to be a really cool recipe once we're all done. I'm going to show you the step-by-step process. Alright, so while the fish is finishing cooking, we're going to make the sauce that's going to go over. We're going to start with these Meyer lemons. It's kind of like a cross between an orange and a lemon. It has an amazing flavor. We're just going to cut the edges off and just start with that delicious citrus juice. Again, we got this Meyer lemon. It's got that orangey, lemony citrus that goes really well with some fish. We're just going to pour this juice in here. Good? Mm-hmm. Alright guys, so we're back with our Meyer lemon juice. We're going to add a couple tablespoons of brown sugar. We're going to add some of this toasted sesame oil. This stuff's really, really strong flavored. You don't want to go overboard with it, but it's going on quite a few fish, so we'll use a little bit more than I normally do. Got some garlic. Some soy sauce. We're going to use quite a bit of soy sauce. About that much. Some of this chili sauce, it's garlic chili sauce. Just add a little bit of that in there. And last, we're gonna add some peanut oil on into it.
There's a mosquito on your arm.
We'll stir this up, and once the fish is done, I'll show you what we're gonna do with this. Alright guys, this first round of fish is about done. I'm gonna pull them out of the oil, put them on the pan. We'll cook the rest of it. Now that we have our fish done and our sauce done, we're gonna heat this sauce up. And it will not take very long. While this is heating up, we're gonna cover these fish. I have some ginger, some lemongrass, and some scallion. And we're just going to cover all this fish in all this tasty, tasty flavor. Just like that. And the next step is going to be really, really cool. Alright, now that our sauce is starting to boil, we're going to take it off the heat. And this part you want to be super careful with. I'm going to bring it over here, and we are just going to pour it all over our fish. And it is going to be absolutely amazing. Cannot wait to dig into this. Look at that. We got some Caribbean rice, our delicious hot peanut oil sea perch that we caught yesterday in the ocean, and our vegetables. Guys, these fish were caught yesterday on our crabbing trip. We did a crabbing fishing combo, so we spent 4 hours crabbing. We caught 2 bushels in 4 hours. If you want to see more in that video, the video where we caught the crabs, it'll be linked at the end of this video. And then we went fishing for 2 hours and we caught these sea perch. We caught a whole mess of them real quick. And the kids enjoyed that too. And now we're gonna sit down to this gourmet meal. We gotta get everybody out here setting the table and have a family dinner. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share our videos. It really helps our channel grow. And we'll catch you in that next one. We got some big adventures coming up. We'll be in Texas next week. We're gonna try and do some fun stuff down there.